then really we have a professional doing the ART for you. It is a relatively painless procedure.
It will be more like digging your nose.
Hi, I'm Shi Hao, Deputy Chairman for Medical Committee for NDP 21.
Hi, my name is Olive. I am the Organising Secretary of Medical Committee for this year's NDP.
I was roped in to be part of the Medical Committee because as formation of a medical officer for guards, I'll be supporting guards who is actually in charge of NDP this year.
So I was nominated for this year's NDP by my superior.
The biggest challenge that I have for this year is really about how to make NDP 21 a COVID-safe NDP. Really about trying to keep up with what's going on in Singapore and then making adjustments based on that.
The biggest fear that I had when I started on the job was when I first have to hold a lesson in front of a big group of NS men.
So last year I had the opportunity to be deployed in the community care facilities at Expo. We actually brought in a lot of resources to actually help to scale up the CCF operations. So we were able to actually do it in a very short period of time. It was also particularly taxing in terms of the hours worked because it was a 24/7 medical facility that we have to operate for close to 3 months.
I've recently been involved in the whole of government effort for COVID-19 dorm operations. My job for this operation was to be in charge of the conveyance of all the COVID-positive foreign workers to the community care facilities.
It's apprehensive because I know that the COVID situation was still evolving back then, but excited because this is an opportunity for us to actually move towards a new normal.
So I was a little excited and anxious at the same time because it's my first time participating as a medical committee.
We are actually taking on a multi-tier strategy. So first, everybody who is involved in NDP 21 are vaccinated, both the working party as well as our spectators. Next will be our testing strategy. So everyone who is actually coming for the show will be tested on the day or the day before they are actually allowed entry. And on top of that, we have SMM in place where we are actually ensuring social distancing. People are having a mask-on posture. So this hopefully will allow us to keep NDP COVID safe.
So there's two types of tests. One test is the polymerase chain reaction test. The other is the antigen rapid test.
So our main strategy would be that of the ART. It allows us to actually do a very quick screening as close to the event day as much as possible. Do ensure that you do not have any ARI symptoms, meaning you're well. Then really we have a professional doing the ART for you. It is a relatively painless procedure.
It will be more like digging your nose.
Just come, just turn up, you will be well taken care of. On top of doing the testing, we also have processes in place such as creation of isolation area where anybody who reports sick at our medical post for ARI symptoms will be escorted to.
We also enhance our PPE posture to deal with any AG+ people or people with ARI symptoms.
Morning shift.
Morning shift.
Oh, definitely helping my colleagues draw blood.
I'd rather poke somebody than be poked.
Whatever.
Help lah.
Home?
We will get there.
Chicken rice?
Prawn noodles.
Chong Pang Food Center.
Adam Road Food Center.
I will take the latter.
I'd rather it rain all day.
I think Singaporeans are very resilient and we are very adaptable and flexible to changing our plans, changing our strategies to make sure that life still goes on, life still carries on despite the pandemic.
And largely we are very obedient.
What I love most about NDP would be the Red Lion as well as the aerial display.
The songs of NDP the most?
When I was a P5 watching any show, so that was my first time actually watching a live NDP show. It is something that is very special to, I would say, Singaporeans, and I hope that eventually we will be able to resume any shows again.
The most memorable NDP for me was when I was a performer for NDP 2002. It was me participating with my secondary school where we were dancers. We had very rainbow-coloured costumes that was pretty cute, and we ate a lot of Pizza Hut and KFCs. So I hope we will be kinder and more tolerant. We'll complain less and just do what is required to get through this difficult time.
To be compliant with the SMM that are put forth. Of course, they can be painful. A lot of us miss travelling, but it is a necessary evil in order for us to actually emerge stronger from this.
I wish Singapore to be happier and prosperous more.
Hopefully we all get to travel soon.
Find out more about how I'm involved in this year's NDP
by following the NDP's social media platforms.